Woo! It is loud up in my house. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I want to test some new stuff that I picked up at Sephora. It's not a ton of stuff, but I wanted to test it with you guys on camera. I have two new mascaras. As you can see, I'm not wearing any mascara right now, but I do have like the rest of my base makeup on, but no bronzer. We do have some blush that I want to try on. I picked up the new Dior mascara. I picked up a mini of the new Giorgio Armani mascara. I do have one of the Luminous Silk Cheek Tints. This one is like the shine finish. I think they call it, yeah, Cheek Tint Shine. I picked up another of the High Shimmer Gloss Sticks from Fenty Beauty. If you guys know, I'm pretty much obsessed with those, and this is gonna be my fourth shade. So I only have one more shade to get, and that one's like the mocha shade. So maybe I'm not gonna get it, who knows? And then I picked up two new blush. One from Bobbi Brown. This is gonna be Pot Rouge Velvet Matte. I have the other one, the Pot Rouge, which is a glossier finish, which I really do enjoy. And then I picked up another shade of the Soft Pinch Matte Bouncy Blush from Rare Beauty. So that's what we're gonna do today, you guys. Let's get into it. Okay, I'm really excited to get my mascara on because I did get some of this like graphic liner in my eyelashes. So I wanna throw these on to cover it up. I'm gonna have to get pretty close to the root. So this retails for $33 from Dior. It's a mascara that combines extreme volume and lash by lash definition in a high intensity, no transfer shade of black. It says 24-hour extreme volume fanned out definition. So they say volume boost, clump free, lash by lash definition, and 24-hour transfer proof wear. So volumizing, but also lash by lash definition. It does say it's intensely pigmented mascara. All right, so everything I pretty much like in a mascara. A lot of volume, definition, no clump, no transfer. I love this packaging. This is so freaking beautiful. They only come in one shade. It's just this black shade. I did open both of these mascaras to give them time to breathe because you know, sometimes that formula changes as you open these and they change from the first time. So this is an hourglass shape, but it's plastic molded bristled wands, which I typically like if you guys know my mascara preference. I test a lot of mascaras, but I'm a pretty harsh critic. All right, let's go into the right eye on this guy. I'm gonna start with one coat. Okay, I instantly like the wand because you can get really close to the lash line and it's very soft bristles. So these don't like stab you. Like some are pretty hard, but these ones are not. It is really pigmented, but it's a medium emollient mascara. One of my big criticisms is when they're too emollient and they just slip right through the lashes and I just don't feel like that they're depositing like a lot of pigment. And I feel like this one's kind of right in the middle. So if you're somebody who doesn't like a really tacky mascara, I think this is a good one. That was legitimately one coat and I feel like it's really decent. I'm so glad I opened these and like let these breathe. Let's go in with coat 2 and see if this is buildable. All right, that was buildable. It gave me like 110% more volume on the second coat. I don't think you can go in for a third, or if you do, I definitely think you need to work pretty quickly because I could feel it start to dry, which was causing it to get a little bit chunky. I did make like a little bit of a mess, but man, that actually looks pretty good. I'm kind of immediately a fan. That doesn't happen very often. Yeah, I don't love hourglass shapes because I don't necessarily think that you get closer like to the inner corner with these things. I don't know. Hourglass shapes I could just do without them. I think that's a really pretty mascara. I am definitely willing to spend $33 on a good formula and then repeat spend it too. I'm not gonna do the lower lashes. I almost never do. I like that. I wish the wand was different. That's like pretty much all. All right, this one was a little mini, so it was $16, half the price. It's the Mini Vertigo Lift Longwear Lengthening Mascara. So this one isn't gonna be volumizing, but it again had the same kind of wand that I like. A lengthening mascara for up to 70% visibly longer lashes with lifted sculpted definition and smudge proof. Long-lasting wear for up to 24 hours. So really just a lengthening formula. It says arginine amino acids leave lashes feeling weightless, supple, and flexible. So it's supposed to be bold color, sculpted volume, and smudge-proof wear. The brush grips, coats, and separates lashes for clump-free length and volume. Okay. The buildable formula allows you to transform lashes from natural fanned-out volume to more dramatic lash. Honestly, I don't even think I've ever tried an Armani mascara before. Literally this whole time been grabbing the wrong box. This is the blush. Okay. Woo! This is the mini. This thing is so small. I opened this to let it breathe. This should not even be $16. There's just no way. This is like the free sample mascaras that you get like in testers. I don't see this needing to have been like a whole 16 bucks. The fact that it came in a box is like the only thing. But guys, doesn't this look like something you would get in like a free sample, you know? Like a tester size, not a mini. Let me look at my minis. Okay, let's do some comparisons because this is bothering me. These are mini mascaras. They were half price mascaras. The new Lancome Flutter Extensions mascara. Okay, this is a mini. And then the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, also a mini. Now let me show you my testers. This is the Bad Gal Bang mascara. I'm pretty sure I got this free with purchase. And same thing with the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. Also free with purchase. Here's Armani at $16. It's nearly the same size compared to these two that are quite literally the minis. I'm doing the worst at holding these up. These are minis and this is Armani. I'm just $16. It ain't it. It ain't it for this. Okay. They needed to make these a lot bigger. This is wild that this is 16 bucks. Same thing with the wand. It's short molded plastic bristle wands, which I like. Let's not think too far ahead, Carrie. Let's just jump right into the left side. That it's like intense enough, you know? Good volumizing or lengthening mascaras, like they can still be pretty intense even if they're not like making the lashes thicker. Now I'm doing coat 2 just in real time, trying to get this to build. This one is not the mascara of my dreams. It's always the lengthening ones that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna love it. It's gonna be super pigmented, and it's not, and I should really just stick to volumizing mascaras because that's what I like. Even if it calls itself volumizing, somewhere in the description, if it's not like a purposeful volumizing mascara, I'm just not as impressed. I do like how fanned out it's making the lashes and how close to the lash line I can get. I mean, you guys might actually really like this. I'm just building a lot more than I was hoping for. I think it's much more fanned than the other side. And I would say that second coat actually delivered some type of volume to me. But with this one, I made a mess on the lash line where I didn't quite as much on the other side. It's mostly because this is just a wetter formula. Let me see if I can keep building. Yeah, you can. Oh, excuse you. A little piece just dropped out right there. Yeah, this is a little bit of a wetter formula. What just happened on my face though? Oh, hello. That was like a little chunky chunk. I can't tell which one I actually like when I'm looking at my lashes. Applied, neither of them is bad. The Armani definitely gives a little bit of a chunky effect, but much more like separating, I think, than this side. The most noticeable thing, you guys, is that they actually are pretty pigmented mascaras, which is my #1 complaint about mascaras, is that they don't deliver enough pigment, and that I'm okay with a lengthening versus a volumizing mascara, even though that's my preference, so long as they're pigmented enough, where I think both of these are quite pigmented. So that I can say about them. The Armani pisses me off because for $16, it's quite literally the same as these free testers with purchase. I don't give a shit that it's a luxury brand. I mean, I would say that the Lancome mascara itself wasn't a different price than that. It may not even be more product, there's just more packaging. This is like embarrassingly smaller. Like, it's so noticeable when it came out of the box that it just looked like a free tester with purchase, and it's relatively the same size. I don't look at both of these mascaras and go, you know, like, oh, this one makes sense that it was 33 and then this one makes sense that it was 16. There's just such a significant difference in the amount of product. I'd be interested to see what the full size looked like. All right, let's see if Armani can redeem themselves. Let's actually jump into the Luminous Silk Cheek Tint Blush first. These retail for $39 and they came out with 4 more shades that were like a shimmery finish. At the end of the number, they say S on them. So this is 50S, which is Starlit Peach, and 3 more shades in the shimmer finish. That's what I think the S is, to give a total of 10 shades in the line. I do have one shade that isn't the shimmer finish. It's like the pink shade. Look at that. That looks absolutely stunning. I don't think that there was like a mauve shade that had the shimmer in it. So like orange for me, oh goodness, for like a shimmery or gold finish is the alternative, is really the way to go. I really enjoyed the non-shimmer finish, even though it was a little bit more on the sheer side, I don't see any sparkles on this whatsoever on my swatch. It built up really nicely. It blended really nicely too. Like that's a nice little flush of color. It's just not too much. And this formula, I do in fact just dot it straight onto the cheeks because it blends really well, but it's also pretty freaking sheer. I'm gonna start with that much. I don't even think it's enough, to be honest with you. Let me take what's left over on my hand and bounce it in. Okay, I immediately like this. This is just a really easy formula, very simple to work with. Nothing glittery here, but you can see it does have a little bit of metallicness, just a little bit of shine to it, but it doesn't overemphasize the texture on the cheeks. It's like a golden luminosity inside of this peachy color. This is just really pretty. I want to even build it up some more and see if it'll get any more intense really. And this doesn't disturb the foundation either. Applying it in this like stippling manner, that's just really pretty. I knew I was gonna like this one. I did not need more blush, but I knew that since I liked this other formula so much that I was probably gonna really enjoy this in the shimmer finish, because this is really just like more my preference when it's like slightly shimmery like this, like no highlighter needed. But this is such a beautiful formula in my opinion. Really when high-end nails high-end formula. By the way, this retails for 39 bucks if I did not say that. It's just quite a simple formula. It's quite literally when I feel like luxury does a good job at like meeting luxury standards for luxury prices. I would like to do the Soft Pinch Blush Matte from Rare Beauty. This is just a different shade. I've already tried another shade on my channel before. I have not done like a speed reviews on it yet, I don't think, but I really enjoy this formula. I think it was really good. It's the Soft Pinch Matte Bouncy Blush, and there are only 6 shades so far. I could see her coming out with more. So the other shade that I have, I'm pretty sure is Hope, which is a nude mauve, but I got this cool pink because I loved the formula so much. It's like a matte cream, so it kind of reminds me of like the Danessa Myricks, but like it's different than that. It's almost like the Item Beauty, but like a hybrid between those two. These retail for $27, and I just love a cream to powder formula. But because this is a pinky shade, we might end with a different one. There's no mirror in here. I wanted to mention that. I mean, I guess for $27, I actually was trying something on and I pulled this out thinking there would be a mirror in here, and there wasn't. Here is the shade Happy. I kind of expect for 27 bucks, you guys, that we really are gonna get a mirror in it. Oh, I was tapping off, but then I was like, oh, there's too much, I'm tapping off. Like, see how just soft and fluffy and airbrushed this looks, and just how simple, and that I'm done already, but I still continue to keep blending. It's such a cool tone color, which, you know, I know it's hard to sit up against different undertones of people's skin and that it can come out the same shade. With the blushes anyway, they work really well on me, like the lighter shades and the deeper shades. Like she nails whatever she's calling cool mauve. Like the undertones are usually really good. Yeah, that's just seamless and perfection. It's not patchy, it blends seamlessly. So good, so good. These have pretty good longevity too. Let me swatch this one out. I did not do that. It almost looks peachy on my swatch, but it's a really cool tone pink when buffed out onto my cheeks. I know I just said like it's true to color and the undertone comes out really good, but yeah, like on my cheeks I feel that way. I don't know. I never paid attention to my swatches. All right, you guys, let's try this last blush from Bobbi Brown. This is supposed to be cool mauve, but I just swatched it and I don't know. So this comes in like a pot as opposed to like the Pot Rouge, which actually comes in a compact, the one that has more dewiness to it. These retail for $36 and they're used also for lips. A long wearing matte finish, a 2-in-1 multitasking cream blush for cheeks and lips with a soft matte finish. Cream to powder. I love a cream to powder formula. So freaking easy. It's supposed to be cool mauve, but this just looks like a little bit intense. Wow. Like a little bit goes a long way on this, and that came out extremely patchy. See, that doesn't look like mauve to me. And why are they calling it soft plum? That's why I got it, was because it said it was a cool mauve. Let's take a rougher brush. It's a little bit angled. I think it's maybe a foundation brush. I'm gonna tap some off and then go into the cheeks because so little went so far. I really don't think you need a lot of product with this. Okay, I'm taking a little bit more. I don't think I want to go straight into the cheeks. I'm kind of like tapping it off on the back of my hand, like just a little bit. Yeah, these are pretty pigmented, meaning I think you can get some real intense color out of these if you keep building. Like it goes from mauve to plum pretty quickly. All right, I'm not going to tap off on this side so that I'm not building. Let's just see if I can go straight into the cheeks with it. I'm going to grab a little bit more. This product I think would genuinely last you an entire year if you just used it. Okay, that's absolutely stunning. I don't know if I would call it soft mauve though, or cool mauve. I definitely think soft plum. Yeah, we need some like more shades in this. You've got a muted dusty rose, which looks like super warm. So this is probably like the only cool tone that isn't this cool soft blue pink color. Now again, like straight onto the cheeks, probably just fine. These lashes are like sticking together. Oh my God, they're so crunchy. This one lash is like, I don't know, crooked or something. This is gorgeous. I already like this. Not a finicky formula. Every single one of these blush are just super duper easy to work with. Apply perfectly, just depending upon like what you're looking for. I thoroughly enjoy all three of those. Let's get into the Fenty lip product, you guys. This is just basically about color. So these are the High Shine Gloss Sticks that are shimmering. Oh my gosh, there's 6, not 5. Okay, so there's still Fussy that I was thinking about getting, and then there's like a hot chocolate shade. So this one was in Ice Amethyst, which I heard a lot of you say that you already picked up and you enjoy it so much. These just suit my skin tone. They're beautifully sparkly, but they're not gritty. All of these shades work really good. Even if you think they're gonna be super intense, they're not super intense. I wanted to put this on my lips so badly and I was like, no, just wait for the video. There it is there. So many sparkles. There's like a million sparkles in one swatch, and quite honestly, you can barely feel these on the lips. I'm gonna just go in with no liner, and they smell delicious too. Okay. Okay. I mean, unfortunately, this color is making my teeth look super yellow, but still super pretty. Cool Tone Sparkly Lip is just absolutely fabulous. Yeah, these are just such a good formula. I'm thoroughly enjoying all of these. I'd love to hear in the comments below if you guys have tried any of these new releases from Sephora, if you're enjoying any of them. That's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. As I always say, if you guys aren't currently subscribed, I'd love to see you subscribe, you guys. I'm out of here, and I hope to catch you all in my next video. Bye, guys.